are now watching. All you gotta do is get into it.
The
Is this
number
thing
you have
on?
dialed. Please note, the new number is...
So it's becoming Christmas time, as you can see. November, it's almost Thanksgiving. So, anyways, a few days ago, a few days ago, I talked to one of my YouTube viewers, and he suggested that I should start talking about motivation, about being in the gym, fitness, the life of fitness. So, what pushes me to go harder? How do I get success? How do I keep going? So, basically, this is a motivational video for you. This is some hopefully that you can learn from. Okay. First, you have to understand that this is something I practice on a daily basis. This is something that means a lot to me. Everybody's different. You're not gonna have the same drive as I have, but everybody's different. I have an incentive to be healthier. I have an extra added incentive. I deal with lupus, so that's even more the reason I should stay in shape. I over the years I've developed a burning desire to look good, to feel good, to be at my best. So and by the way, I'm not perfect in any way. I'm still, in my opinion, I don't look the best all the time, and I think I have a mental problem with that because my always thinking that I can do better. I'm always thinking that I'm not in shape, so that keeps me going. So I have a lot of things that pushes me towards being fit. And am I the best? No, I'm not the best. So, but I have a burning desire to be good at this, and it's almost like I said, it's mental. It starts in the brain. You have to visualize this in your brain first. You have to get it in your head first. No nonsense. You can't be controlled emotionally. You can't let holidays or you can't let certain events come in and steal your focus, your purpose, your goal. So when I learned that you can't let emotions control you in different situations, I took myself to a different level. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you got to do. You got to practice this. A lot of people look at motivational fitness things on the internet, and they see it one time and get some fired up and they get some inspired, and they go practice it for 1 day, 2 days, and then that's it. No, this is an ongoing commitment. This is a lifelong thing that I practice. And you get success. The longer you practice, the more you do this, the more you're gonna learn. You're gonna execute this in life, and the more you practice something, the better you're gonna become. So I encourage you to practice all the time. Be serious. A lot of us ain't serious. I done seen people over the years that they say they want to lose weight. They're gonna come in the gym. Then they're gonna do this. You have to be serious. First of all, you have to realize you ain't fooling no one but yourself. You ain't fooling nobody but yourself when you say you want to get in shape and you want to get fit. You're not deceiving me. I'm gonna be in there regardless. If you come, if you don't come, if whatever happens in life, you gotta have that type of attitude. It's not a game really. It's serious. And a lot of people say I'm serious too, and I think I have to be to a certain extent. I'm fighting a battle every day. Lupus doesn't go away. I think it does go away, actually. But I'm looking for that way it goes away. So this is a constant battle for me. Having a heart attack ain't even expressing that, that I had lung surgery, strokes and stuff. it's a constant battle, and it don't have to be that serious for you. You gotta understand mentally first. You gotta realize what these companies do out here. They go to school, they go to sleep, they sit in offices down in their buildings downtown, and they look at ways how can we get these consumers, these people to buy our products, and they sit and they come up with all types of tricks and they sell it to you. And most of the time, majority of the time, the tricks they come up with are not healthy, are not beneficial to the human body. It is in the regards of does it taste well? Like the food tastes good. The food is exceptional, actually. The food is delicious, and you if once you understand that, once that gets in your brain, once you understand that these companies do things to make you buy, they don't care about your health. That'll help you with your fitness journey. You know, even the best food in the world, it's like what we doing is, and when I speak, I be talking to myself. When I make my posts on Facebook and Instagram, I be talking to myself basically. It's a game for them, you know. It really is. Once you learn that, once it gets to heart, you're gonna understand that we trading a moment of pleasure for an extended period of suffering. Like when you eat that pizza, when you eat that donut, you're gonna get a moment of pleasure. It tastes really good. It's gonna, oh yeah, bam. And then when you swallow it, it's over with. The pleasure is over. Now comes the suffering. What I mean by suffering is you get overweight. Your health deteriorates. You know, you put on weight, and then your joints swell up, or whatever the case is. You trading a moment of pleasure for a longer period of suffering. And when I say longer period, I mean you're gonna put on weight. You're gonna your skin might get affected negatively. It's so many things that happen. So once you understand that you eat for a purpose, you eat for purpose, not pleasure. That's gonna help you in your fitness journey too. I'm tired of getting tricked. I'm tired of getting tricked. For years, I went and I didn't know how to lose weight. I didn't know how to eat the right things. And it's still a science. Y'all gotta understand, we wasn't born with a manual or a guide. They still trying to figure out what are the best foods that you can eat on a daily basis, nourish the body. You know, so this is a highly controversial topic. You know, so there's no one size fits all rule that one should follow. You gotta understand that there are people on every corner of the earth, and we got different diets. Some diets are more suitable for different people, you know. So, but the good thing is there are guidelines that you can follow. You know, there are rules that you can follow, but you got to get serious and get committed and know that it's literally a game. Like you're being tricked by marketing, and I think that really plays a big role into why I do what I do. I know I'm tired of getting tricked. I'm tired of being deceived, and you know, with all these other companies, and you know, you just gotta fight. You know, you gotta get serious with yourself. And Lawrence, when I was so serious. You know, we was in the gym, and I had expressed to Lawrence, I was like, man, I ate a, and this was back in like 2015, I ate like a cheeseburger or something, and I expressed that to him. And I told him, I was like, man, I cheated on my meal, you know, and he remembers that to this day. Like, he know that I was so focused on the goal. I was so dedicated to this craft, perfecting this, and eventually I reached my goal of getting super fit, and I was bodybuilding. So, and then the reason I got so fit is because I was sick. I wanted to prove the people around me, the doctors around me, that they was wrong. No, I was not sick. You know, even though I just had these lung surgeries and this fluid buildup, I wasn't sick, and I wanted to prove a point so bad. I wanted to get fit so bad. I wanted to reach a level of fitness that I never achieved before. I wanted to show people. I wanted to prove people wrong, and I was willing to do whatever it took. If that meant I had to eat sweet potatoes and broccoli and without hot sauce or anything, I was gonna do that. If that meant I was gonna go to the gym twice a day for an extended period of time, I was gonna do that. If that meant I had to stop bringing myself around people who negatively affected me on my fitness journey, that meant I was gonna do that. It was unadulterated passion for this. It was strictly. I was so focused on reaching a goal. I was so focused on proving doctors wrong, and I accomplished that for the most part. I accomplished that at that time, you know. So I went 4 years without having a doctor's visit with lupus. So I stopped the medication. I stopped going to the doctors, and I focused on my plan. My plan was to execute my diet and my fitness and, you know, positive thinking, you know. So, and it worked. You know, it worked for that time being. And then as time went on, I started to get back into my old ways, my old habits. I lost my job and all that stuff, which led me, I believe, to my heart attack, them strokes I had. So right now, and then you getting older. As we age, the body is not resilient, I guess you could say, as it was when you were younger. So as those years go by, the body, we lose ability. So you gotta have all those factors. You know, genetics is a factor too, I believe. So, you know, but I think there is sickness out here. I think there is sickness out here, but I believe simple illnesses like diabetes, even lupus, you know, even cancer, I think that stuff can be avoided, you know, or suppressed, or even eliminated, really, just by changing the diet. You know, I really believe in that. And that's another thing too. You gotta believe in the plan. Do you believe what I'm telling you? Do you believe in the stuff that you hearing from me right now? Like, you have to believe that first. You know, that's where it starts at. You gotta believe it. You know, like, I want to be a millionaire. Do I really believe that? Like, can you see that happening? You know, when I wanted fitness, when I wanted my health back, I believe that I can get my health back. I believe that if I would lose weight and I got in the best shape of my life, that I wouldn't have to go through any illnesses or anything. You know, you don't see bodybuilders lugging oxygen tanks around. You don't see bodybuilders getting shot and getting IVs and stuff like that. So I had that thought process. You know, I was concentrated on my health. I wanted it so bad that I was willing to do anything. You know, there's no distractions. Look, you finna go party and you finna go drink, go ahead. I don't know what you finna do, but I know what I'm finna do. You know what I'm saying? You know, these friends, these people who ain't on the same goal I got, you release them. You let them go. I got a different goal. You know what I'm saying? And mine ain't aligned with yours. You know, that's how serious I was. I don't care if it's your girlfriend, your wife, your husband. I don't care. I got goals. I'm finna do this, and I'm finna hit this goal. So that's the mindset you gotta have. You know, I don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's being done every day out here. That's the mindset I'm gonna have. That's the mindset you gotta have if you really want it. Now, if you don't really want it, you gonna make jokes, you gonna laugh. Oh, he eat broccoli, ha 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 ha. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna get that. You gonna get people looking at you crazy. I don't care. I don't care. It's something I wanted really bad. I want the Sega Dreamcast so bad. We lived in a project, so I used to draw it. I used to dream about it. I used to um, kind of obsess over it. I used to, cause that's the only thing I could do as a little boy. So I used to draw. I used to talk about it. I used to obsess. I used to see it in the newspaper ads, like them Toys R Us, and the Best Buy, and Walmart ads. I used to take them and collect them, and I used to think about it. I used to go to my friend's house with it. So I got obsessed to it, and I finally got it. You know what I'm saying? So even being broken from the projects and from a no money state being, not having money, so I got it, so eventually it came, and that carries on even to this day. If I want something, like right now, I want to be rich, I want to be financially fit. I want to have things. I don't want to continue to go throughout life not having what I want, So it's been difficult. Um, it's been difficult, even as an adult, trying to take care of yourself with all this going on. But I want to be fit, and I want to be financially fit. So I'm obsessing over that. I'm trying to find ways to get there, even though you don't have examples, you don't have people to show you the way. It's up to me. I gotta find that way. So I'm gonna obsess over it. Do I make mistakes? Of course I make mistakes. Do I gain weight? Yes, I gain weight to this day. But that's the beauty of it. I think the practicing, you're never gonna hit perfection in life, in anything. You're never gonna. Even Bruce Lee. Oh, that's Bruce Lee is my role model. Philosophy, life, fitness, everything. Like a uh, very good role model. Check Bruce Lee out on YouTube. But it just I aim to be like Bruce Lee, and I'm probably never gonna hit that goal of being as fit and as disciplined and determined as Bruce Lee was. It almost like it came natural, but that's a high goal, and I reach for that. So you gotta look at stuff like that. That gives me inspiration, It gives me motivation, stuff like that. I love seeing people hit impossible goals. I love the story of Apple, Steve Jobs. I love the story of Bruce Lee. I love things like that. Impossible, unattainable goals. So I love that kind of stuff. Impossible. So I love comeback stories, because I'm going through that right now. There's a lot of stuff against me. I had heart attacks. I had strokes. I had lung surgeries. I had ascites of the liver. I come from a poverty background. I come from the ghetto, Chicago, Illinois, in the hood. No family support, just impossible odds, and I'm determined to get out of this situation, So I got a lot of incentive. And then all the stuff you face through life, it's still, you don't get a break in life just because you got lupus. People don't say, oh, you have lupus, I'm gonna make sure you're, no, you still have to deal with everything that comes with life. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta pay car notes, you still gotta pay bills, you still gotta do everything. So I'm in the middle. I'm in the process of my comeback. You know what I'm saying? You witnessing my comeback. Will it happen? It may not happen, but I like fighting for it. I like fighting for it. I don't want to just give up and disappear into the shadows. I want to fight a better life. I see it every day. I see people with wealth walking around me. I see that, and I know I can have it. Um, and I can have it the right way. But back to this fitness, but it's all related. I seen other fit people around me, and I said, like, why can't it be me? Even though I was fat, as a coming up, I was overweight, and fitness wasn't taught at all. Like, people would just cram food down their mouth for holiday after holiday and gain weight, and it's not an issue to them. And I used to say to myself, like, oh, this can't be right. I literally didn't know I had to be fit or in shape. So it always intrigued me through the years coming up as a youth. It always intrigued me to find a way to get fit and healthy. When when I turned 20, I started dropping weight. I'm 32 now, but I started dropping weight when I turned 20. And then when I turned 23, lupus popped up. Crazy. Then lupus causes me to get on prednisone, and prednisone causes you to gain weight. So I'm back at square one. So it's been a fight my whole life. So that's where I get my drive from. You gotta find yours. Everybody's situation is different. You gotta find first of all, you gotta find out, do you really want it? What is your goal? Like, do you want to just be fit ordinarily, or do you want to take your body to the furthest length? Like, do you want to get extremely cut up? Like, do you want to be fit? You gotta really sit down with yourself. And that's another thing. I talk to myself a lot. I talk to myself every day, and it really helps. It really does. Talking to yourself. So if you don't talk to yourself, start talking to yourself. You're not crazy, because I talks to myself. So push yourself. Demand greatness from yourself. That's what I could tell you. You gotta really want it bad. You gotta don't accept average. Really, that's what it's about. Don't follow after everybody else. I don't like being like everybody else. Everybody wants to take shortcuts, in my opinion, but can't be like everybody else. You gotta be different. And like I'm saying, with these role models I have, like the Bruce Lees of the world, and the Steve Jobs, they all different. You know what I'm saying? And Bruce Lee especially. Like, nobody was doing what he was doing, and I find delight in that. You know, I like that. I don't want to go to the clubs. I don't want to go out to eat. I don't want to do none of that stuff. I want to be different. So, this is my way of expressing myself. Being different. Being on YouTube. I'm trying to be a leader. I want to be different. I want to do something nobody doing. I want to change lives, really. I want to be remembered. I want to be legendary. That's my truth. That's how I feel. I want to be legendary. I want to be iconic in your mind. So I want you to look back and say, this guy had lupus and he went through all of that. No help, no support. Lost a little vision in my eye, too. This guy had no help, no support, and he made it. He's wealthy and he's changing lives. You know what I'm saying? I want that story. I want that type of legacy. And my advice to you is you find yours. I want you. You need to be brutally honest with yourself too. You need to be honest. Should I be eating this? Why am I eating this? You know what I'm saying? Oh, don't lie to yourself. Oh, don't say, oh, only eat this. I had this every morning, when you know you don't eat healthy You know, be brutally honest. Like when I told you this story of this burger I had that me and Lawrence shared. Uh, like everything you put into your body affects you. You know, that's the kind of concentration and dedication to the game I had. You know, you need to be brutally honest at all times. Should I be drinking pop? Should I be drinking juice? I know I should only be drinking water. There's stuff like that, you know. And then you should take pride in, like, you should see the benefits of doing this. You should see the benefits of eating healthy, drinking water, and being fit. You know what I'm saying? It's putting you ahead in life. You're gonna look good. You're gonna get complimented when you walk into a room. You know, that's the stuff I look forward to. That's the joy of doing this. Stop looking at, oh, it's gonna hurt. Oh, it's gonna be an hour. You know, no, you're looking at it wrong. You gotta see the benefits. You gotta see the joys of doing this. Oh, I'm potentially saving myself thousands of dollars for not being in a hospital because this is preventative maintenance. I'm working on myself so I don't have to be in the hospital in the future. You know, stuff like that. Don't look at the negatives all the time. No, I try not to look at the negative. And do I get down? Do I get depressed? Of course I get depressed. Dealing with all this stuff, you gonna get depressed. It's not very natural. But a lot of people don't have to deal with the stuff that I have to deal with. So if you don't know about lupus, lupus is very hard. So I figure if I keep myself in tip-top shape, the effects of lupus won't be so hard. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say I think lupus can be healed. I think I can be cured from lupus. But there are people out here that done it. There's people out here that sharing their stories, and I plan to tell my story how I conquered lupus next. You know, so I'm very imaginative. Did I say that word right? I got an imagination. My cartoons and all that stuff and storytelling that played a role in my childhood, and I still carry that on today as an adult. You know, I imagine that I could be fit, I could be healthy, and I could be rich. You know what I'm saying? Against all these odds. Yeah, I just got an imagination. I just got a burning desire too to see this unfold. It's a prophecy. You know, it's prophesied right now. I'm saying this to you that I want to be rich and I'm gonna hit that goal. Like I said when I was younger, I was like, I'm gonna be fit. I'm gonna make this stuff come to pass, and I did. I reached the goal that I knew none about. I had no professional help at being fit as a trainer. Nothing. I made this goal happen. I made it happen. You know, and it's easy. It's relatively easy. It's come down to common sense, really. You eat fatty foods, you're gonna get fat. You eat stuff like bread and salt and sugar and oils and all that stuff, you're gonna get fat and you're gonna be unhealthy. It just makes sense. And then as you work out, as you weight train, the body responds by getting you stronger, getting you better. It's common sense, kind of. So, what I'm saying, be knowledgeable. Always learn. The more you learn, the better you're gonna be. So, and it's that simple. If you learn that stuff like fries make you fat, you don't eat fries no more. It's that simple. Now that you learn that, you don't do it. Now you applying it. So it comes down to that. A lot of the guys go to the gym and they've been gym warriors like myself. And I've seen them over the years. Gym warriors. But they still have those weight problems and issues. They still overweight. They still don't see progress in their physiques. And it's not because you don't work out. You work out. You've been a gym warrior. The problem is your diet. You have to eat the right things consistently, constantly. And you gotta stop getting tricked by commercials and ads. And I want you to do this. That next time you in the car and you driving down the street and you hungry, look at the signs. Look at the McDonald's signs, the Burger King ads, your favorite food restaurant. Look at the ads. It triggers something in the brain and you go crazy for it. Every time. The KFCs, you know, because they hot right now, they trending. Look at it. I bet you it triggers something in your brain. You want it, you're gonna go get it. And you don't care if you got a couple dollars, you're gonna make a way to go get it. And you gotta understand, you can't let that stuff control you. It's mental. You know, half the time you're not hungry either. It's the mind, the clock, the minute hand, the hour and the minute hand hit at a certain time, and your brain says it's time to eat. Your body is not even connected. Like, you gotta understand that you're programmed. You know, especially nowadays, you're programmed to eat at a certain time. Your body can go. There's studies. There's people. They look at the show. I Couldn't Be Alive. There are people who get in strenuous, dangerous situations, and they make it out for extended periods of time. You can go like up to like 3 months without food. 3 months, and I think you can survive 5 to 10 days without water. So you mean to tell me you can't make it 8 hours without food? Like, it's a thing. Your mind has to be right. Your mind does everything. You know what I'm saying? Your mind causes depression. You know, the mind is so strong. You have to understand that. That's why I say you don't need a weight trainer. You don't need a fitness class. You don't need a special shake or anything. You need discipline. You need knowledge. You know, the more you learn, the better you're gonna be. Period. You need knowledge. Okay. It's very simple. If you don't, when you get put on this earth, you don't know how to eat. Your parents teach you how to eat. Like, if you needed food, you don't know trees can deliver you food. They bear fruit. You have to get taught that. When you get taught that, you know that. So you better. So stuff like that. So get knowledge. Seek knowledge and understanding. That's what you need. You don't need all this other stuff. Oh, I gotta go to her class. Oh, I gotta do this Zumba class. Oh, I gotta get this weight trainer. I gotta get this special pill. No, you need knowledge. Understand it. Learn it. Throughout life, you need to learn. When you 80, 90 years old, you still learning knowledge. You want knowledge over anything. But I'm not gonna continue to hold you. I just want to drop a motivational video. I gotta head to the gym. Don't forget to like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I try to drop 2 videos a week. And if you old, thank you for your subscription. Let me know in the comment sections what you want to see next. Do you like this video? Talk to me, and I'm gonna make it happen for you. But yeah, take this video, share it. Make sure you share this video, and yeah, I can't wait till I come back and I have to sit down with you again. But stay consistent, stay determined, stay at it. It's right there. You got all this evidence around you. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And as always, thank you for watching. I'm gonna see you in the next one.